Hi students, how are you? Well, today we have another class, English class. Today is Monday, and as everybody know, we think that these school closures is going to take longer time. Then we're going to spend more time giving lessons online. But I know that you are very hardworking students and you are doing everything I'm asking you to do. First of all, please, I'm receiving loads of writing compositions, then I need time to correct. And I will also ask you to write or send me the writing compositions with Word or PDF PDF system, because if not, otherwise it's very difficult for me to correct. Well, apart from that, you had homework to do, you had Grammar Bank 5C. Then now I would like to spend the first half of today's class by correcting the homework, and then I can go correcting and explaining at the same time. Then take your box and everybody go to Grammar Bank pages 220, 221, 21 for Unit 5C. And now move on the correction, everybody. Pause the video, take your time, take the exercises, and let's move on correction. Come on. So, you have this in your book. This is exercise A and exercise B. Then you had 8 sentences. Exercise 8 said cycle the correct form regarding quantifiers, and you have to distinguish if it is what kind of sentence it is, if it's affirmative, negative, or interrogative. And also you have to distinguish if the noun is countable or uncountable, if it is an adjective, whatever. Then let's start the correction. Number 1, I ate. Well, the correct option is too much, because the noun is chocolate, then it's a noun. Too, only too, must be followed by an adjective. For example, I'm too stressed, demasiado estresada. I'm too tall, demasiado alta. Chocolate is a noun. Then I need to say if the noun is countable or uncountable. It's uncountable, then too much. This is the correction, too much, because it's followed by an uncountable noun. What? Number 2, it was I ate crisps. Look at the S, it has plural, then it's a countable noun. Then I need to write too many crisps. Too many crisps, because it's a countable noun, demasiadas papas. Well, number 3, do you drink enough water, or do you drink water enough? Enough, bastante, has to do if it goes together with a noun or an adjective. Water is a noun, then the rule said that enough plus a noun, then the correct is enough water. Yeah, the correct is enough water. Well, correct. Enough water is the correct. Then, number 4, I can't come. I'm too busy or too much busy. Busy is an adjective, then too busy. Too plus adjective, then too busy. It could be the correct one, too busy, because busy is the adjective. Number 5, this suitcase isn't enough big or big enough. Well, the correct one is big enough, bastante grande, because remember, I have to use adjective before enough. Big enough. Adjective plus enough. Number 6, I worry too much. I worry too many. There's no noun, no sustantivo. Then too much what? It's uncountable. Then too much. It's like I study too much. I love you too much. I eat too much. Then the correct one is too much. Number 6. Number 7, you are always at home. You don't enough go out, or you don't go out enough. It's a sentence, then go out enough. There is neither adjective nor noun. Very important is then go out enough. And number 8, I don't eat enough vegetables or vegetables enough. Well, vegetables is a noun, then the correct is enough vegetables. Yeah, enough plus a noun. Enough vegetables, enough plus a noun. Then this is the correction. You can take notes, you can correct it because you can pause the video whenever you want to. Well, let's move on. Number 2. Complete the sentences with too much, too many, or enough. Well, I have to focus on the kind of sentence and noun or adjective, whatever. Then number 1, I'm not very fit. I don't do exercise. I have a negative form and an uncountable noun, then enough exercise or too much exercise, but it's better enough exercise because enough plus enough. Number 2, I can't walk to school. It is an adjective, too far, too far, demasiado lejos, too far. I'm emphasizing the quality. I'm emphasizing the adjective. Number 3, there are cars on the roads. It's affirmative and I have countable noun. Then too many cars on the roads today. Demasiados coches. Too many cars. Number 4, I spend time on the computer. It gives me headaches. Time is an uncountable noun. Then too much time. Too much, demasiado, tiempo en el ordenador, plus uncountable noun. Well, number 5, I don't read enough. I have no noun, I have nothing here, it's like a short answer. Only 5 or 6 books a year, then I don't read enough. Number 6, I didn't buy the coat because it was expensive. An adjective. Then I'm emphasizing an adjective. Too expensive. Too expensive is the correct answer. Let's move on. Number 7. There were people at the hospital, so it was impossible to see a doctor. There were too many people. People, remember, it's a countable noun. You can count people. 1 person, 2 people, 3 people. It's irregular and people is plural. Then too many plus countable noun. Number 8, here, I don't like watching films on my phone because the screen isn't big enough. Big is the adjective, then we have enough after the adjective. Well, I'm sure that you had it perfectly well. Then here you have the case. And if you want to go on correcting, you want to go on studying on this, working on this topic, quantifiers, this grammatical point, remember that you have your Oxford online practice in your book, and you can do all grammar and vocabulary online in this Unit 5C. Then you can go practicing as many times as you want to, because we have the opportunity, and we have this. Well, now, what do we have? Now we finish unit number 5. Then I'm going to send you all the quick test number 5. And we are going to review 5A, 5B, and 5C by means of a quick test number 5. Then at the end of the class, I will send you by mail the quick test and the answers, and you don't have to send me back again by mail because you have the answers. So, every time we finish a unit, what's turn now? Now is a turn for the practical English in practice. And today we are going to go shopping. Let's go shopping now. Then open the box. Then you have to go back, and we are going to focus on practical English. I think it's number 3, and it's on page 74 and 75. Then let's go pages 74 and 75 and deal with practical English. And we are going to have today 3 listenings. Then no problem. Well, now let's move on. I'm going to look for it. Then here you will see the practical English. You get, here it is, Episode 3, the wrong shows. We are going shopping today, practical English. We can't go out because we have to stay at home because we are going through a very special situation. But, well, today we are going shopping. Well, if you remember, Rob is a main character for the practical English. He's working, he's a journalist, and Holly was a colleague. They work together, and the title is Rob Has a Problem. We are going to listen to 5.21, and you have to listen to it, and at the end of the listening you have to pause the video and answer all these questions, or maybe not write them down, but think about if you could be able to answer the questions, if you understood the listening. The number 1 is, what reason does Rob give for why he isn't in shape? To be in shape is that you are in a very good physical condition, estar en forma. Then number 2, why does he find it difficult to eat less? Number 3, how does he keep fit in London? Well, to be fit or to keep fit is that you are very healthy. You keep healthy. You stay healthy. This is to keep fit. Fitness is very common for you. Number 4, why doesn't he do the same in New York? What's the problem? Number 5, how does Jenny keep fit? Jenny was the colleague. Jenny and Rob work together. Number 6, what does Holly think about this? Number 7, what does Holly suggest that Rob could do? Today, in the practical English, we are going to learn not only vocabulary related to shopping, but also a very important function of language, that is, how do we make suggestions, how suggest. And number 8, what does Rob need to do first? Then please, now we are going to listen to this.
5.21.
Hey Rob, come on! Keep up!
Sorry, I'm a bit tired this morning.
You aren't exactly in good shape, are you?
I know. I think I'm eating too much.
Then eat less.
It isn't easy. I eat out all the time. And the portions in American restaurants are enormous.
You don't do enough exercise.
I walk a lot.
Walking isn't enough, Rob. Do you do anything to keep fit?
I cycle when I'm in London.
So why don't you get a bike here?
I'm only here for another 3 weeks. Anyway, my hotel's near the office. I don't need a bike.
You know, Jennifer goes running all the time, before and after work. But I just think that running is just so boring. I mean, where's the fun?
Yeah, I'm not very keen on running.
So why don't you play basketball with me and my friends?
Okay, that's a great idea. But I don't have any trainers.
Trainers? Oh, sneakers! You can buy some.
Is there a sports shop near here?
Sure. There's one across the street.
Well, you can listen to it at any time because you have the video, you have the practice online, then no problem. Think about the answers. If you could distinguish, Rob is English, British English, then he says trainers, and Holly doesn't understand because Holly speaks American English. Then sneakers is for American English, yeah, and trainers is for British English, deportivas. And store is American English, and shop is British English for the same word. Well, now let's move on. You have to pause. You can listen again. The listening, but the idea, this could be the answers. Yeah, number one, then the problem is that he says that he's eating too much because he eats out all the time, and in New York portions are very big. You know that New York is very common. American food is fast food usually and big portions. To keep fit in London, he cycles. He rides a bike in London, and she asked him, "Then why don't you do that here in New York?" And he said, "Well, because I don't have a bike here in New York." And he goes running before and after work. I think it's she, no? Or that's Jenny, sorry. Then it's she. Jenny, yeah. She goes running before and after work. Then number six, and Holly about Jenny's hobby. She thinks that, well, in her opinion, running is very boring. Then Holly suggests that he could play basketball with Holly and her friends. And he agrees. He said, well, good idea. And number eight, but he needs to buy some trainers to play basketball. He says trainers, but Holly said, well, sneakers, because you are here in New York, you have to say sneakers. During the dialogue, Holly is the one who sets lots of suggestions. I would like you to focus on this and focus on the suggestions. Why don't you get a bike? ¿Por qué no consigues una bicicleta? And he says, that's a good idea, but I'm only here for a month. Why don't you? ¿Por qué no? Why don't you come and play basketball? That's a great idea. As I said at the beginning of the video, I would like to deal with how do we make suggestions. Very important. We can suggest in a restaurant, we can suggest things to our family or friends or invite, then very important. Then I prepared, yeah, here you have it, making suggestions. Very important. Functional language, making suggestions. And I prepared, well, this is prepared by MPLE, very good work, great work. Then our suggestions. For example, look at this dialogue. Let's order. What shall we eat? Let's. Let's and infinitive, very important. Venga, anem a demanar algo. What shall we eat? ¿Qué comemos? What shall we? Shall we? No? Eat. And we start another suggestion. What about having fruit salad? ¿Qué tal si demanem? Cal de fruta sería, no? Look at here. What about? About is a preposition. Then the verb must be followed by a gerund. What about having fruit salad? That's a great idea. You accept the suggestion. Why don't we is another sentence, another way of giving suggestions. Why don't we have some chicken wings as well? Why don't we, yeah? Why don't we have some chicken wings as well? And another way of accepting is sure, sure. Shall we have some spaghetti to go with it? Shall we, again, shall we have some spaghetti to go with it? That's fine. Wait, this is the conversation, this is restaurant conversation. Underline, you have the most important sentences and the structures. And these are the structures you have to be able to use. When making suggestions, the following phrases can be used. Let plus infinitive. It's raining. Wow, let's take an umbrella. How or what about plus a gerund. Or how, what about plus a noun phrase. For example, it stopped raining. How about going to see a film? ¿Qué tal si vemos una peli? Why don't we plus infinitive? It stopped raining. Why don't we go to see a film? Why don't we go to see a film? ¿Por qué no vamos a ver una película? And another one is like the film. Shall we plus infinitive? Shall we dance? Bailamos. It's another way of expressing suggestions. Then, I would like you to take notes with these phrases because they are very important when speaking English and when we use functions of language. Well, now, regarding the practical English, we are going to go on this practical English. We start with vocabulary shopping. Here you have a quiz. Then I'm going to read them aloud. You have 5 questions in the shopping quiz. And you have to go thinking, in your opinion, if you could answer the following questions. Number 1, it says, what 4 letters do you often see in clothes which tell you the size? You buy a sweater, you buy some trousers. Then, what 4 letters do you often see in the clothes? Regarding the size, la talla. Number 2, come on, let's go writing. What do the letters in the clothes mean? Number 3, what's the name of the room where you can try on clothes? Then, for example, you like a piece of clothes and you say, wow, I'm going to try it on to know if they are or it is the correct size or not. Then, where do you go to try it on? Number 4, what's the name of the piece of paper, a shop assistant gives you when you buy something. Then you buy something, then you pay it, and the shop assistant will give you a piece of paper. Then, how do you call it in English? And number 5, how do you say these prices in English? Then, think about that, pause the video, write it down, and now it's time to check. Here it is. Here it is. Well, vocabulary shopping. Number 1. Here you have the 4 letters S, M, L, XL. Well, they stand for S, it's small, M, medium, L, large, XL, extra large. It has to do with the size, la talla, the size. What's the size you use? La talla, the size. If you like some trousers or a sweater and you want to try it on, we go to a changing room. Yeah, changing room. Sometimes it is also called fitting room to know if it fits you or not. You buy some clothes and the shop assistant, you pay it of course, and the shop assistant will give you a receipt, el ticket de compra, receipt, pronounce it, receipt, very good. And here you have, how do we say the prices in English? And then 25 pounds, des lliures se diuen pounds. Then, on acabo el puntet, digueu la moneda. 25 pounds, 99. 75 peas. The pronunciation of peniques, peas. 75 peas. Very good. Then dollars. 45 dollars. 15 cents. Yeah, okay, 15 cents. These stand for cents. And here we have 12 euros 50. Where you have the point, you have to say the currency. Then 20 euros 50. Well, and now remember that Rob went to get some sneakers, some trainers to play basketball with Holly. And there's a problem. There's a problem with Rob's trainers. You have to listen now and tell me what's the problem, and in the end, what does he do? Then we are going to listen to 5.24 and focus on what's the problem with Rob's trainers and what does he do in the end. Very important. Then it's 24. Okay. Yeah, I think it's this one. 24. Yeah.
5.24.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, do you have these in an 8?
Just a minute. I'll go and check. Here you are. These are an 8. Do you want to try them on?
No thanks, I'm sure they'll be fine. How much are they?
They're $83.94.
Oh, it says $72.99.
Yes, but there's an added sales tax of 15%.
Oh, okay. Do you take MasterCard?
Sure. Can I help you?
Yes, I bought these about half an hour ago.
Yes, I remember. Is there a problem?
Yes, I'm afraid they're too small.
What size are they?
They're an 8, but I take a UK 8.
Oh, right. Yes, a UK 8 is a US 9.
Do you have a pair?
I'll go and check. Just a minute. I'm sorry, but we don't have these in a 9. But we do have these, and they're the same price. Or you can have a refund.
I'll take this pair then, please.
No problem. Do you have the receipt?
Yes, here you are.
Brilliant.
Okay, then now listen again if you want to, as you have it in the video. And let's move on the correction of what's the problem with Rob's trainers and what does he do in the end? Well, I think that you guessed it. The problem is that trainers are not the correct size because UK's size is not the same measure, yeah, as American. Then what does he do? Well, he changed them. Here could be the correction. Okay, then here it is. Oh, I didn't. Oh yeah, here it is. Then what does he do? They are too small. Look at here, too plus adjective, too small, and he changed them for another pair. Then what's he doing? He's taking the trainers back to the shop. If you don't like something or you want to change it, you have to take these back to the shop because the movement is you take, tú agafes, the trainers, the clothes, whatever, el que siga, and you take it back to the shop. O tornes la tienda. Por tanto, devolver algo es take this, whatever, clothes, shoes, sweater, back to the shop. Then this is the verb, take something back to the shop. And now, to finish the practical English, you have a dialogue. And the dialogue, this is the conversation. Listen to the conversation and fill in the gaps. This is the conversation we have just listened to between the shop assistant and Rob. Now, listen again, and you have 8 gaps. 8 gaps. You have to listen and at the same time complete filling the gaps with one word. Then listen.
$5.25.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, do you have these in an 8?
$5.24.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, do you have these in an 8?
Just a minute. I'll go and check. Here you are. These are an 8. Do you want to try them on?
No thanks, I'm sure they'll be fine. How much are they?
They're $83.94.
Oh, it says $72.99.
Yes, but there's an added sales tax of 15%.
Oh, okay. Do you take MasterCard?
Sure. Can I help you?
Yes, I bought these about half an hour ago.
Yes, I remember. Is there a problem?
Yes, I'm afraid they're too small.
What size are they?
They're an 8, but I take a UK.
Oh, right. Yes, a UK 8 is a US 9.
Do you have a pair?
I'll go and check. Just a minute. I'm sorry, but we don't have these in a 9. But we do have these, and they're the same price. Or you can have a refund.
I'll take this pair then, please.
No problem. Do you have the receipt?
Yes, here you are.
Brilliant.
Well, I hope it's very easy one. This is a dialogue between the shop assistant and Rob. Now let's move on. If you want to listen to it again, yeah, and let's go on the correction. And here it is. We are going to fill in the gaps with the words. Then it's can I help you, sir? Well, do you have these in an 8? Just a minute. I'll go and check them. Just a minute is the correct word. Number 2, do you want to try them on? Probárteles, try them on. Number 3, Well, yes, but there's an added sales tax of 15%. A sales tax es el IVA. Sales tax es impuesto de las ventas. Sales, venta, tax es impuesto. Yeah. Then es el IVA. Or, yes, I remember, is there a problem? Yes, I'm afraid they are too small. Number 5, what size? ¿Qué talla? What size are they? They are an 8, but I take a UK 8. Well, do you have a pair? Well, I'll go and check. Number 6, I'm sorry. Very polite, I'm sorry, but we don't have these in a 9. I take this pair 10, but we do have these and they are the same price, el mismo, the same price. Or you can have a refund. Oh, yeah, very important, refund. Here, please, focus on this. Oh, sorry. Focus on this, very important. Make a refund is that if you don't like something, there's something wrong, and you want your money back, you have a refund. Es un reembolso. Please pronounce it refund. I would like a refund. A refund. Vull un reembolso. Vull que me tornen els diners. I want my money back. And number 8, no problem. Do you have the receipt? El ticket de compra. Receipt. Very important vocabulary for today's class. Then I would like to focus on this, please. Ticket in English is not the same as receipt. Receipt, ticket de compra, and ticket es un billet. I bought a plane ticket, a bus ticket, a concert ticket. Es un billete de avión, billete de autobús o la entrada a un concierto. Then ticket is not receipt. Very important, this distinction for the vocabulary regarding shopping. And well, with this, with the practical English, and remember, you can go on practicing on your Oxford online practice, very important. And we finish today's class with this practical English. Moreover, as we have finished number 5, I will send you at the end of the class quick test number 5, then you have time to reinforce. But remember, when we finish a unit, you have at the end of each unit workbook. Your workbook is those white and black sheets that you can use them and write them in order to extend the grammar. And you have loads of material. Yeah, your workbook as well as the online Oxford. Moreover, I will send you all the quick test grammar unit. Well, I hope that the listening was alright and see you next Friday. Bye bye.